what's good? It's your boy Sell. Hey, check out the website, newheightsofpower.com for your exclusive Washington Heights gear. And pretty soon there's gonna be new gear coming out, so stay tuned to that. And to my Fresh Kings, my old retired graffiti rider. Well, I know I am. I don't know about some of y'all. But I know some of y'all still tagging. But we're gonna have the Fresh Kings hoodies coming out pretty soon, so make sure y'all check out for that, man. All right. So you can inbox me at Sell on Facebook and Sell on Instagram. So make sure y'all check that out. Inbox me, give me a holler. And for those that got my number, you can call me at my number too. So make sure y'all give me a call if you want your hoodies. All right. So they're gonna be coming out pretty soon. I'll say give it like another 2 weeks. So they should be out. All right. We finished with the logo, so now I gotta get everything screen printed and everything. So everything's gonna be good, man. So I say like about another 2 weeks, the hoodie should be out, or maybe less. All right, so you already know. Just hit me up on Facebook, Sell, and on Instagram, Sell. All right, so you already know, my people. Peace, love, and happiness. You already know. Stay safe.
Welcome to another episode of Connected Dots. I am your host, Duquan X, aka Lou Icewater. As you can hear, my voice is crackling. It's the allergy season, and allergies is going from this to this to this. So you gotta bear with me. If you can hear me. The only way I'm gonna stop doing this, if I'm in the hospital bed or etc. The show must go on. I got to do what I got to do to bring that info. First, rest in peace to Irv Gotti from Murder Inc. Records. I want you to tell me in your words, what did Irv Gotti mean to you? Irv Gotti, this is what he meant to me. He founded Murder Inc. along with the Supreme team dudes, Supreme and them, who put the money up, right? Also, Irv Gotti was very influential in the careers of DMX and Jay-Z coming up. I'm surprised they didn't go to Murder Inc., but Irv Gotti had a hand in DMX's career and Jay-Z's career, and I can say I call it grooming, in the grooming stages. Irv Gotti also brought along Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? He was a part of the Cash Money clique back then in Queens. He brought along Ashanti. He had Lloyd. These three artists he had. Cadillac Ty, another artist. But these three artists did major work, major damage, you know what I'm saying, on the charts. Ja Rule had a great run for about 2 years and change. Ashanti had a great run. Lloyd had a great first album run. And so he was doing stuff in the right things. When I look at Irv, Irv to me, even though he's from Queens, he acts like he's from Harlem. He has like a Harlem swag, even though he's a Queens dude. Irv Gotti used to DJ parties back in the day in Queens, Hollis. You know, Hollis is the home of the stars. Excuse me, deal with me. Yo, bear with me. This is how I do. But Irv Gotti has meant a lot to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The way hip hop sounds now, the commercialized. Him and Puffy, they started doing commercialized music. You know what I'm saying? They brought that commercialization on. Because Ja Rule, when you look at it, you listen to his songs, his hits were mostly commercialized hits. Think about it. His hits were mostly commercialized. But Ja had that voice. He had that sound. Ashanti had that voice. She had that sound. Lloyd had that voice. Murder Inc. was doing their thing. So, Murder Inc., Irv Gotti, there will be no Murder Inc. without Irv. Irv Gotti, rest in peace, my brother. I never knew you, but I respect you, always respect you, pay homage, My condolences to the Gotti family. Peace. Rest in peace. Rest in paradise. Okay? Let's talk about this Elon Musk dude. You see that people vandalizing his cars, right? And I think people are getting tired of hearing about this Elon Musk dude. Yeah, you're a billionaire. Yeah, you got money. So what? The point is, people don't respect you because of what you do, what you represent yourself, with the Nazi salute or whatever you call that, buying over all the farmland so the farmers won't have nothing to grow. So to me, you're more like a bully. You're like a money bully. You're a billionaire bully. That's what I call you. And I don't like it. Because I feel like you're using your money to bully people away. And to me, that's called greed. That's why you and Trump are hand in hand. And that's why none of us can't stand both of y'all. Just keep it in a buck. Keep it in a buck. So all I'm saying is, Elon Musk, you might have all the money in the world. You might cancel people. Fine. But still, you gotta understand, you still have to answer to a higher power. That higher power is God. Remember, your day is coming. Your time is coming. Remember that. All right? I want to talk about the floods in Kentucky. I want to say my condolences to the 12 or 13 people that died in Pikeville, Kentucky. They've been having major floods from the rain and then the snow melting ice into water. And like I said, my condolences to the families up there in Kentucky, praying for Pikeville, Kentucky, and all the parts surrounding Kentucky in that area of the country. Word. Yo, let's talk about this country for a minute. This country was built on minorities, right? This country is filled with minorities. When this country was first founded, no one was American. The word American wasn't even popularized yet. You know what I'm saying? The Indians was here first. We were here first with the Indians as well. So my thing is, this country was always built on minority strength, on the arms of minorities, not on the arms of the majority. The majority takes the credit because they got the checks the right amount. But the minority has done all the work to make it possible. The minority has done all the work to make it possible, America. I want you to understand that for a minute. Let me move this over here a little bit so you can see. The minority has done all the groundwork. The majority, all they want to do is buy off things. They want to buy off stuff. And my thing is, I don't like it. Because you can just buy people off and then them people become sellouts. You sold your soul. You a sellout, yo. Because the majority forced you out with paper. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, who's really the bullies? Who's really ruining this country? It's not the minority, because the minority makes this country. It's the majority, the 5% with the money, who wants to take control of everything. They are the ones that's ruining this country. And as you can see, the ones with the power that's making all these bonehead decisions, it's going to come back to bite them in the ass. I said it, in the ass, because it doesn't make sense. I want you to understand that, America. Understand where I'm coming from. Understand where I'm coming from, America. Understand that the majority are the ones that's ruining this country, not the minority. The minority is the ones that made this country what it is today. Like in New York, it's the melting pot. It's the melting pot because a whole bunch of different groups, the minorities, came to New York and made New York what it is. It ain't just people from the South. So let's not get it twisted. Because on the other side, my family, on my side, on my mother's side, is not from the South. They're from Trinidad. So let's get that straight. Okay? Let's get that straight. So that's why I have some Trinidad in me. I have some Indian in me. So let's keep that straight. All right? Remember these things, what I'm saying to you. Okay? So I want to talk about 52 blocks. 52 block style. If you never heard it, then you never been around somebody that's been in jail. Or you never been in jail. 52 block style was created in jail, in prison, I should say. It's a style that protects you. You know what I'm saying? It protects you from getting hit. I remember growing up in New York, people used to call out numbers. Number 3, number 2, number 5. It's like when you fought somebody from another block, they was giving you codes to protect yourself. You know what I mean? 52 block style. You know what I mean? I'm just showing you that's why a lot of Northerners, what we do when we fight, we start with like this, but then we start flexing. We start moving this because this is the 52 block style. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. It came from prison. Dudes from prison got out of prison. Next thing you know, they started teaching it. I believe it started out in the 40s, I believe. I think Illinois, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Illinois started the 52 block style and everybody else gravitated to it. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but I knew it came from prison. And you just don't understand, a lot of stuff comes from prison. That's why people from the streets gravitate to crime, because, you know, that's how they connect. Even though it shouldn't be connected that way, but that's how it connects. You know what I mean? So if you ever see somebody doing this, you know he old school, and that means he's 52 block style. That means you ain't gonna probably get a hit on him because he's gonna be able to block everything you throw, and plus throw his own combinations. So 52 block style, look it up, Google it. You know what I mean? It shows you, you know, the moves, the methods. It shows you everything about the 52 block style. All right? And it's a city thing. I don't know if they have it in the country because I've never seen dudes down south since I've been down here use it. I've only seen it up north. You know what I mean? Not just saying, not to be biased, but that's the only time I've seen it. You know what I mean? For real talk, real talk. And so, another thing I want to talk about. Let's talk about fathers that drop the ball. What do I mean by fathers that drop the ball? That means you ain't never there. You ain't paying child support if you have to pay child support. You ain't never there. Your face ain't seen. You're running, you're hiding. Living with others, but not taking care of your baby mothers. Not taking care of your child, missing. And the reason why I talk about this is because there's fathers out there that do what they're supposed to do, but yet they get put on support. There's fathers out here that don't do jack, that don't do nothing, and they get off scot-free. Why is that? Why is that, America? We need to fix that part. I get tired of it. I hear about it. I see about it, and I don't like it. A father that's there shouldn't be paying you nothing. Nothing in my book. Child support is for the child, not you. Not your bills. Not stuff to do with you. I want you to understand that. Child support is for the child. The child probably won't even see that money till he start asking for that money. See what I'm saying? So there has to be a different law to make sure that child gets the money. Matter of fact, it should be a trust. And what I mean by that is half of the money that the person is paying for child support goes to the mother. The other half goes into the trust of the kid. That way that kid will make sure he get that money. That's one of my new laws that they should come up with. Comment on me if you think I'm right, think I'm wrong. Another thing is, the reason why I bring it up is because when the guy has custody of the child, usually the guy doesn't ask the mother for anything. He doesn't ask for her to pay anything because we're men. We have egos, so we're not going to ask you for nothing. See the difference? See that difference right there? That's what I want y'all to see. Needy, non-needy. Needy, non-needy. Think about it. I want to see a woman say, you know what? I don't need his child support. I'm going to do it without that. You rarely hear that. Rarely hear that. All I'm saying is, I want it to be fair. If a guy is paying child support, cool. Half of the child support money he gives you a month goes to you. The other half goes into a fund. And the way you do that is you make the payments through the government, and they can easily take that money away where the mother won't see it. So if you go along with that, if you think I'm right about that, comment. If you have anything else to say about it, comment. I like to hear your comments. It's nothing against the woman, nothing against the man, just that I like to be fair. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to pay stuff and dudes are going to pay stuff, then hey, make sure that money go to the child, not to your hair, your nails, and your car payment. You did what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. So anyway, this is fun like it always is, connected dots. You never know what I'm going to talk about. That's why you should always check in. My joints is live in effect. Excuse the voice, but I still had to do it. Like they say, the show must go on. The show got to go on, baby. With that being said, Duquan Hicks, a.k.a. Lou Icewater. One life, one love, one Lou. Peace.